Well, I am here with the beautiful Ashley Clark today, and we are going to have just a quick conversation about why Mary Kay is for someone like her. So, Ashley, I would love for you to just give us a quick intro to who you are.
Okay, so my name is Ashley, as Kendry said, and I am 42 years old. I'm at the age where I have to remember what age I am. I currently work from home in an HR position, which is not something in a million years I ever thought that I would do, but I do really love it. It allows me to be more present for my 13-year-old son, Jameson, and 16-year-old daughter, Abby. And we live out in the country just outside of Lawrence, Kansas.
That's awesome. I feel like you should definitely share what your former profession was, though, too,
Yes,
because it's kind of fun. You haven't
it
always
is.
been in HR.
No, I have not. So prior to this position, I worked for 15 years as a DNA analyst in Johnson County at the crime lab there. So um, yes, CSI. That's what everybody's like, oh, like CSI. I mean, yeah, as much as that it can be like that.
Yeah. Is it as glamorous as it sounds?
It is not.
I seem to recall you saying that.
Yes, a few times.
Yes, and remind everyone, how long have you been in Mary Kay?
I have been in Mary Kay. It will be 13 years this year, this September. I joined when my son was 3 months old. So
Yeah.
I've used Mary Kay like and I always say my entire life because from the time that I started using makeup and skincare when I was probably like 14, I started with Mary Kay. And
I
I
love it.
even still get carded, guys.
That is awesome. At the ripe old age of 42, that is pretty great. So, why would you say Mary Kay is for someone like you?
So this is going to sound really cliche probably, but I truly believe that like Mary Kay is for every person at some point in their life. So for me, Mary Kay, I think it teaches you about time management. It teaches you about yourself. Like you learn just so much about yourself. And for me, it has helped me. I mean, I said I've been doing this for 13 years. So while I was at the crime lab, it just has really helped me to be, I think, a better parent too.
Mhm.
Just learning about myself, managing myself well, has allowed me to manage my kiddos better too.
Yeah, I can only imagine how much they've learned from you in that too. That's really cool. So, what would be a moment that you feel like encapsulates what Mary Kay means to you? Can you think of a time?
Yeah. So Mary Kay for me has been really, I think what has kept me in Mary Kay, besides loving the products, is the sisterhood.
Mhm.
And my husband, I didn't say this when I introduced myself, but my husband is in the military. He's in the National Guard. And when during his last deployment, Kendry knows so well, there were a lot of things that happened. Life happens. And when he was gone, one example was I had to have an emergency appendectomy. And the people who were there for me, because my family isn't local, from the hospital to home were the ladies that I met through Mary Kay, who've become like best friends and
Mm,
sisters, really.
yeah, that's so cool. Last but not least, what would you say? How are you different? Because what you have learned or experienced through your 13 years in this amazing company?
So I am different in what I kind of spoke to a minute ago, and just knowing myself and being able to lead myself better. Mary Kay has taught me, we do a lot of training around how like your leadership style
Mm,
and things along those lines. And that has just, I mean, that opened up a whole world to me that I didn't even realize that I loved and was passionate about. For a long time, I taught leadership classes at the sheriff's office,
mhm.
and I wouldn't have ever dreamed of that if it hadn't been for Mary Kay and those opportunities that Mary Kay gave me. So I think, as you spoke to the things that my kids have learned from me, I think I mean, that is how I'm different. I wouldn't know any of those things. I wouldn't be the mom that I am and the spouse that I am and all of those things if it hadn't been for Mary Kay.
I love that.
I say it like it was past tense if it wasn't for my Mary Kay experiences.
I love it. Is there anything else that I didn't ask you about that you feel like you would love to share? Just about who you are or how this journey has been for you?
I think I would add that, as you said, journey, like Mary Kay is a journey, and there are times when you have the time and the energy and the energy really to put into your business, and you work really hard and you are accomplishing things. And then there's times when it's okay that you have to step back and you have to focus on something else. And Mary Kay has been there through all of those phases of my life.
Mm.
It provided a car for our family at one point in my career, and it's provided supplemental income, really the entire time that I've been in Mary Kay, the last 13 years. So you really get to make of it what you want it to be.
Mhm.
And just because you might sign up and maybe not do anything for a little while doesn't mean that it's like too late to come back.
Mhm.
Mary Kay is always there with open arms and available to help you accomplish whatever goal you want to accomplish.
Yeah, I love how holistic it is and just this picture that you're painting of how this has been part of your life in all of these ages and stages of your kids and different
Yeah.
careers, and you've moved and it has kind of been there for you all along the way, and the people have been such
Yes.
a big part of your journey. Well, thank you for sharing your story with us. I love that Mary
You.
Kay is for someone like you.
Me too. Thank you.